Dear Diary, our quest to find answers continues. In the last episode, we came across a mysterious new discovery that led us to unlocking some new arrows, and something tells me that this is going to be crucial to solving the puzzle surrounding entering these two new secret areas. And so now, we continue exploring the waters, unlocking the last remnants of the sea chart, and seeing if we can solve this riddle and get one step closer to stopping Ganon. Thanks for all the support up to this point, and without further ado, go ahead and sit back, relax, grab some snacks, and let's do this. And we're off. Once again, thanks to the Ballad of Gales. And welcome back. Thank you so much for hanging out today as we continue our journey through the world, or I guess through the sea of Hyrule, if you will. Anyway, it is a pleasure to have you all in here today. As you can see, we're still exploring some of the few areas left. There's a tiny little section here, and then of course this entire area. I think we should clear this up before we progress, personally. And then from there, actually, I think we need to go here now that we have the different arrows, and I think that's going to help us. Now there's something here, as you can see. So I may head over there after we open this up. We'll head up here because we need to go. I want to go test the theory at the Fire Mountain as well. That was one of the first areas we ever really encountered after completing the Dragon Roost Island. So I'm thinking of heading over there and then kind of seeing as we head up back this way. But thanks to the power of teleportation, it seems like that'll be pretty easy. And so let's see where to go. It seems like this must be the landmark. Another fairy fountain potentially hidden in this area. But let me go ahead and let's check in with the fish here, see if there's anything new. So this is the southern fairy fountain. Listen up, small fry. This is just between you and me. On Outset Island, buried beneath the black soil, there's some serious treasure. I know it sounds like I'm trying to pull your leg, but I'm serious. Try digging there. If you want to hear it again, you have to throw some bait. Okay. Well, that's interesting. I don't know Outset Island. So that's the Forsaken Fortress. Okay, yeah, Outset is kind of where we began our journey. All right, let's check in here and then see about the final two areas. Now, this may be an area we've already been to. It is entirely possible. Made easy work of that. So are we supposed to dig here? Is that what? I guess when you said try digging, I never even thought about the fact that we don't even really have a shovel. So I'm like, is that something we're going to be able to get? All right, so let's take a look here. I don't know if blowing it up is going to be an option. If not, we could probably try the hammer. One of these things has got to work, right? No, why do you... All right, forget about those first two. There we go. The magic of the bombs. So we got extra bombs, we got extra arrows. I don't know what this one will do aside from like extra hearts, which I wouldn't be opposed to. Young Waker of the Winds, allow me to aid you in your quest. Oh yes, please do. Aid us. All right, there it is. Wait, you can carry 99 bombs now? Holy moly. Are you kidding me? The fairies in this fountain shall ease your weariness. Okay, so we already have 2 fairies. You know what I need? I need more of those bottles. It looks here like we'll be able to carry, what, 2 more at least? So that'll be nice. But man, 99 bombs? Are you joking? That's huge. So I'm curious if we're going to be able to get 99 arrows as well. I don't think we'll ever need 99 bombs, but... What am I saying? Of course we will. Of course we will. There's a decent amount of naval combat here. But speaking of naval combat, it's actually something I would love to see them... I would love to see in a remake, like revamped naval combat. And I know I've spoken a lot about remakes in this playthrough, but that is because I'm fully confident a remake is going to happen for this game. I mean, I think it's too popular. You all have talked about it so much. I feel like Wind Waker gets talked about, I would say on a similar scale as like Ocarina of Time, and that's getting a remake. So I'm sure give it a couple years, we'll probably see a remake for this too at some point, which would be a pretty fun time. So I'm curious if that spot over there is where this one is. It might be. Yeah, I think so. Oh man, look at us. 99 bombs in tow. We are having a great start to our time out at sea. You'd love to see it. Now, what are those islands? Have we been there before? I don't think so, but I am curious. All right, so let's go ahead and... Actually, I'll use this one. There we go. Oi, small fry. Yes, give us the details. Right, Shark Island. Tell me, small fry, have you ever been caught in one of those cyclones? The wind deity Cyclos uses these cyclones to fly across the sea instantaneously, or so I've heard. Could just be a rumor. Boy, if you had that power, you wouldn't have to spend so much time sailing back and forth across the sea all the time. Wouldn't that be nice, Fry? But let me tell you, there's no way he'll give up that power easily. You can't get near the guy, so you have to figure out how to shoot him from a distance. Don't you have a weapon that can pierce things from a distance? You know, whip. I tell you. You get my point, Fry. You know what is funny about this is that that's the first piece of information that I think we've encountered about Cyclos. Like when we went and fought him, that was based on a hunch. You know, we had fought other individuals, you know, those we'd fought a couple different things that were causing us trouble, those little I don't know what you call them, those krakens or whatever. And that's originally what gave us the idea that it could be possible to shoot the thing. Because I was like, there's no way we just get wrapped up in this cyclone and there's nothing we can do. Like, so we kind of took that idea. We tried bombs. Those didn't work because we couldn't aim high enough. Thought the boomerang would work. It didn't. I was like, okay, let me try the arrows. And ironically enough, that actually did end up working. But that was really on a guess. All right. Time to head northeast. And our journey continues. We're getting there. We're getting close. Now it's like, I know we can fast travel. I do like being able to have the option at least to traverse the Great Sea, at least a little bit. Even though we have the ability to instantaneously travel, it's nice to kind of go on foot a little bit, if you will. Now we probably will, I think there is one of these, I think it's this section you can teleport to, and then we'll tackle these. And I think that'll be a great start to the episode. I always like to kind of start each episode out by uncovering new areas. It'll feel pretty good, I think, to uncover the entirety of this map. We'll finally have an idea of where we're going and what's where. All right, so this will be the last little one for this area. We'll go check out that island too, see what's over there. All right, what is this area? The Southern Triangle Island. Oh, that sounds intense. A famed photographer lives far to the north of here on Windfall Island. He's apparently real wise and talented in the ways of pictography. He's even said to have legendary pictographs that he treasures above all other things. He keeps them hidden away in a secret safe, or so they say. Oh, all right. Well, unfortunately, we're being attacked by these things. These things are actually the worst. They're not difficult by any means, but they are super annoying. And then there's no way to skip this information. Every time I've done this so many times. I wish we had a counter for the amount of times I accidentally talked to this guy. And then the wind is going the other way. You hate to see it. Yeah, I'm just gonna get on out of there. Want nothing to do with that. All right, let's go ahead, see where the next areas are. No. Really, that's not it? Oh my goodness. Down, right, left, up. Wait. Okay, I was doing it backwards. I thought I remembered it by heart. And technically I did. All right. Okay, so we were right. There is a spot right here. And then we'll just kind of, yeah. Okay. Let's do it. I will agree, this has made traversal of these lands significantly easier, which I definitely can't complain. And there we are, back again. Oh, where is this? What the heck is this? Let me see. An interesting new island, perhaps. Yes, give us the info. Give us the info. just a wee bit north of this island. Just a wee bit north of this island, I've sometimes seen a merchant of incredible girth with a monstrous pack on his back. Now, what could he be doing on that lonely little isle? I tell you, there are some strange folks in the world, Fry. And that's all the info I've got to offer. All right, no worries. All right, so let's go ahead and let's go check out what's in this island. I'm actually kind of curious. Now, what was this called again? Forest Haven. Oh, I wonder if this is like an optional area or if this is somewhere we'll come like in the main game at some point. Probably not, right? Yeah. Wait, have we been here before? Or perhaps these enemies are just familiar. Oh my gosh, yeah, we have been here before. What was this for? Oh yes, this is where we yes, this is where we got the Deku tree. I'm pretty sure. You know what? Since we're here, I think I do want to go and see if we're able to pick up some of that water. Because there's a couple of trees that we've encountered. I just want to see what would happen if we actually, next time we come across one. I just want to see what would happen. Yep, I'm quickly remembering why I didn't like this area. I think part of it was the difficulty of just getting around. I feel like once you get through this area, it's not too bad. But I think it's that initial kind of just trying to, you know, swing on this thing the right way. And not over jump. Wait, wasn't there a way you could? There we go. There we go. All right. There we go. Yes. The key is to not stop at all. Aiming is really hard in this game, I'll tell you that. All right, there we go. Now, wasn't there a way? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? No freaking way. You know what? This is what I get. This is what I get. I should have just kept on moving. But I said, you know, this will be a good idea. Let me try to see about the arrows that I got. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. There we go. Come on. We got this. All right. All right, there we go. Okay, so, you know, once you get through it, it's not totally terrible. This is actually really nice because I was curious about this area. I was like, how do I get back there? I don't even remember. We need the water of the great Deku tree. It's nice to know that this area is one that we can kind of fast travel to. Well, let me see. Is this like any sort of special water? I just need to know, how do I know that this is like the good water? This is the stuff we need. Maybe I'll just talk to him. How are things in the world, Link? As you can see, I'm slowly growing older and feebler. It seems only my wisdom is full of vigor lately. But that is just the way of life, child, and no cause for sadness. If there's anything you wish you to know, just ask. I will aid you as I may. What is it you wish to know? Tell me about the forest water. The forest water? So you have learned the secret of our forest haven. The forest water is a mystical and powerful drought that fills the trees with life and vitality. With such a water, it would even be possible to return life to a battered, withered tree. And yet the forest water is quickly spoiled by the air outside the forest haven. Once it leaves the borders of these woods, it will lose its potency after just 20 minutes and become no different from ordinary water. Wait, really? I suppose that is thanks to such water that this gnarled old tree has been able to live for so many years. Wait, so if I pick up this water somehow, can I just, maybe I'll grab it here? Okay, so this is forest water. You can use it multiple times, but it loses its forest freshness after just 20 minutes. After that, it becomes normal water. So there's no timer here. So how do I know? Yeah, it's definitely the good stuff. Now, I could try to see if we get lucky and find, maybe we find one quickly. Maybe a fast travel point. I don't remember where any of those trees are, to be honest, though. Oh, you know what? Maybe we have to leave. Maybe we, like, once we leave outside of here. I wonder if any of this water would have counted. Probably not, right? Oh my gosh, I can't see anything. I wonder if maybe once we leave, it starts to counter. Let's see. And we are off once again. Maybe we'll get lucky and one of these areas will have a tree. Because I don't want to just blindly search. Even though I have a few good estimates about where those trees were, I can vaguely remember. Yeah, maybe this is one. That kind of looks like a different kind of tree. I wonder what taking control of the birds actually does. I know it said that that's an option. You could take care or take control of a bird if you really want to, but I don't know if that does anything. Cliff Plateau Isles. The only way there is if you hit a switch that's only high up high in Forest Haven. Wait, I was curious if I could read the transcript. But the only way to that would be to bribe one of the ghouls by putting a little bait on your head. Oh, so that's how. Okay. Okay, so that's a reason. Reaching high up spaces. I was about to say, I was like, where did that, or something. So I wonder if this is another example of of how that might be handy. There's no swinging spot.
Yep.
Oh, what's this? Oh, interesting. Yes, let's do it. Yes, let's do it. Beautiful.
Yep. Yep.
Nope, I messed up.
Yep.
Yeah. Not today. I really love this boomerang. If you couldn't tell, this will probably be what we use to beat the final boss. We're gonna say, forget the sword. The boomerang is the real master sword. My goodness. Interesting. So am I supposed to... What are these for? I was like, can you light these on fire? Oh, you know what? I forgot. We can actually use this. No, I forgot. I think you just burn them. Wait, no. Okay, clearly I don't understand this at all. I'm pretty sure we've encountered these before. And as you can see, clearly I forgot what I was supposed to do. You know what I need to play as well? I know we've kind of been on a bit of a Nintendo train. I've never played any of the Metroid Prime games. And I know that might be a crime against humanity. Like, how can I call myself a gamer? I've never played Metroid Prime. But, yeah, as I've been playing this game, I've been looking back at some other, you know, other, like, series that I've never really explored. And the Metroid Prime games are definitely one of them. I've also never played Mario, was it Mario? What was the one that was on GameCube? It was like, oh my gosh. I forgot, you know, whatever it's called, the Delfino Plaza and like all that stuff. Mario something. It'll come to me. Mario Sunshine. There we go. I knew it was coming. I was right there on the tip of the tongue. I was like, I know it's somewhere around here. I just can't remember it. But yeah, I never really played Mario Sunshine either. And it's ironic because I have the Mario All-Stars, got the Mario All-Stars game because of FOMO. I was like, oh man, I gotta get that. Having Mario 64 in handheld just feels like a dream come true for me as a gamer. But yeah, I also kind of feel that way about Final Fantasy X. Like, I remember the first time that game came to, like, a handheld. I think it was, gosh, I don't even remember which handheld it was. It might have been PSP. And I bought it, like, a dozen times since for pretty much anything I could get my hands on. I have it for my Steam Deck now. Like, that is, you want to talk about a playthrough that would mean the world to be able to do. That is one of them. I have loved that game my whole life. Like, Final Fantasy X, it's definitely my favorite one. All right, so this didn't help us at all. This was actually, some might say, a waste of time. But I don't know. I'm not really sure what we're supposed to do here. Yeah, so you can't go that way. You can't get to the chest. Seems like going up is really the only way. Ironically enough, anytime I'm under something, I always think about using the, whatever that ability is in Tears of the Kingdom. To zip my way on to the top. Wow, so nothing really gets past these things? Are you kidding me? You can't even climb up to it. It's all... It sounds like there's something in here. Right? Like, is that like an invisible wall or something? Can't do that. Can't do that. We got these new arrows. So to say you can, what do you have to swap modes with? No. That's the opposite of what we want. Okay, so you can swap them out that way. That is unfortunate though that those arrows use magic, which I don't love. All right, well, this is just going to be one of those ones that we just couldn't figure out. We'll come back to it, though. Maybe there's something we don't have yet. But I tried everything we got. Unless there's a spot we can... We need to be able to get a... We would need to be able to get a, like a bomb up there. That burns that away. I was like, oh yeah, could we climb? Is there, you know, something we could climb? I don't see anything. And that's really all of our options. Yeah, it's like if burning them with arrows didn't work. Wait, really? Now we were able to get up here before. This is how we got up the first time. All right, you know what? I give up. I give up. I give up. It's whatever is in there is obviously not that important. We're just gonna get out of here. But we will return. We will return. Don't you worry. And try not to judge me. I'm sure not everyone was able to solve that their first time either. I'm learning. All right, let's go south because I want to get these last two. So we'll go ahead and change directions. Perfect. To the south we go. All right, so yeah, it looks like we just go straight. We should come right to it. The beauty of being out at sea. And assuming you don't get seasick, I'm sure this is a really lovely sight. Just be cruising the waters. Now, I'm assuming that is where we're headed. Maybe that might actually just be one of them. Looks like we're getting close, though. Personally, I would say I like these moments when there's no music and you can just kind of be in it. It's what I enjoyed about Breath of the Wild, where you're roaming around the islands or roaming around just the wide open spaces, and there's like this little like ambient music that plays in the background. I would love something like that. I mean, it's not to say I don't love the song that plays, but it would be cool to have like just like a little some ambient tunes that just play every once in a while. while you're kind of out exploring. Maybe something that's a little bit slower at night and a bit more upbeat and fast during the day. It would also be cool to rest and wait if you wanted to. Like if you so chose, you could kind of just rest at sea and pass by the time. As far as the music, Octopath Traveler does that really well, where there are slower renditions of songs. There are slower renditions of songs that play in the evening versus during the day, and I love it. I love it so much. It's so fun. All right, I'm just looking for the fish, which I'm pretty sure is over here. Oh yeah, there we go. I can see it right there. And this area full of birds that will likely try to attack us. Because they just can't help themselves. All right. Yes, give us the info. So 5-star Isles. Have you seen a small fry, the ghost ship? Because it's real. It's even been seen here in these very waters. On nights when the crescent moon faces down, that's when horror rises. On nights when the crescent moon faces down. And that's all the info I've got to offer. All right. Well, thanks a lot for that. And now we just have 2 more to go, and then we will have uncovered the map. Oh gosh, I messed up. I messed up. I will say that is the thing. That is one of the things I don't like, is when you're just stuck. Look at this. We're just stuck. Goodness. My goodness. Like if you're facing a direction that's different from the wind, you're just kind of stuck. All right, let's I need to go this way. Pretty sure towards that island. Yeah, this is it. I messed up the whole thing. Goodness gracious. Now, where will it take us? That said when the night moon faces down, so I'm curious what that means. Yeah, show us the way. Show us the way. Let's see. Okay, so we're getting close. I'm excited to get the last one. Once we cover the map, that's gonna feel good. It's gonna feel good. It feels like we've actually made progress exploring these wide open seas. Accompanied by some friendly little birds. Oh no, not these things again. I would say of all the enemies, like the sharks and the pirate ships that we've encountered, these are the one enemies that I genuinely try to avoid. I want nothing to do with these things. I feel like every time we see these things look like they're guarding something. I just don't know what. All right, there we go. Boating course. No idea what that means. Let me ask you something, Try. Have you been using R to make your boat jump? Well, have you? Of course. Going out to sea just to jump around would be real dumb if you ask me. Anyway, what you can do is tilt left to right to move your tailor just as you land. That's how you make a sharp turn. If you don't know, why don't you try it out? Wait, what? All right, so that's a fun tip. All right, this should get us there. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, if you try to turn normally, it is pretty slow. But if we were to just jump up, yeah, I guess you can. You can use it to make a bit of a quick turn. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Never expected that. All right, so let's head this direction. And let us finally complete this map. So as you can see, we've explored quite a bit. I mean, from the plateaus to isles to different reefs and so much in between. Some of the major islands in this game. And now we're finally about to reach the last one. All right, so this is the Deku tree, but we are headed in the right direction. It seems like it's going to be that over there. It's going to be what we want to go to. It's kind of hard to tell some of these islands apart, though. I mean, obviously we know that's the giant monolith over there. It's like some of these things I'm like, have I been there before? You know? Some of these islands, like what we've seen, you know, in today's episode, are islands we've been to before, but we hadn't talked to the fish yet, or we didn't have bait at the time, and so we didn't get to actually map it. So that's happened a few times where there was an island that I was like, oh yeah, I have been here. I just forgot to do the mapping. But either way, better late than never, I would say. So this is it. This is the island. This is where we want to be. Now let us see what's over here. All right. The final chart. I'd be so disappointed if this was just like one of the charts. There's actually another chart that you have to uncover. Tell me, Small Fry, have you ever heard of the golden triumph forks? Yeah, we've heard a lot about those. Yeah, it feels like they keep giving us that information. It must be important. A lot of birds there. So this is Bird's Peak Rock. Let's see if we can go inside. All right, after we do this, we're gonna teleport to the ice ring area. I just want to see if we can get in here. Looks like there's a couple seagulls. just want to see if there's anything. Is there anything we're supposed to do? I've never actually. What is that? What is that? Why is it glowing? Oh. Oh, and they can chase you? What the heck? Spin move. Oh, sir, you can't stop us. Can't stop us. There we go, dive bombs. Dive bombs. Oh my gosh, they're all on us. Oh, wait, what? I really hope this didn't mess us up. Hopefully we don't have to redo that. Okay, we don't. Good. We just need to get to this last one. There we go. That should be it, right? Oh my god, they're still on us. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank goodness. That's all we needed. So that was actually the first time we've ever used the bird for anything. I really didn't know if it had a purpose. My goodness, look at all this loot. No, Link, Link, you really know how to ruin a moment. My goodness. All right, we'll take it.
Yeah.
Is there really nothing we can do here? Nope. Yeah. I mean, this definitely looks like an area that has story related to it, so it seems like we may very well have to do something like that. Either that or an ice arrow. Doubt it, though. Yeah, no. That would be ridiculous. All right, well, we'll just come back. Maybe this is somewhere we're supposed to come, you know, towards the end of the game, or maybe before hitting the end. At least we have the door open now. So that definitely helps. So we just have to remember to come back to Bird's Rock Peak. Bird's Peak Rock. Yeah, okay. All right, in the meantime, let's head over to the icy area. See if there's anything here. All right, we're going, let's go here. So I have a feeling these two rooms, you know, these areas that we have been trying to get into are going to be two separate dungeons. And it's not going to be as simple as just going in and just getting the stuff, you know? I feel like we're going to have to do a lot more. Or at least that's the fear. So this may end up being a long episode. I think that's where we're supposed to go over there. Maybe not. Maybe that's it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so the forest water. So at least it tells you, because I wasn't sure when we would know if it turns into regular water. Now, one thing I do wish is that there was a timer underneath the water to let you know how long it would stay. The water that we need, but that's all right. At least now we know where to get the water. You know, so... But it would be cool if we could map things, you know, ourselves with little markers or something, just so we know where certain things are. Because I've encountered a couple of those trees, but can't for the life of me remember exactly where to take them, or at least where I found them. All right, so I'm pretty sure it's this island right here. Yeah, it's definitely this island. So I don't know if we need to like shoot it in the mouth, or maybe I'll just shoot it at the thing and see what happens. Just gonna shoot it. There it is. I had a feeling. Wait, what the heck? There's a timer? They got timers in this thing? Are you kidding me? Was this like a timer to get inside? Am I supposed to... Wow, not even the hammer works. That's bananas. But I guess you have a timer to a certain amount of time to get inside. I love the little noises that Link makes. He's so dramatic in this game. A treasure chart. I'll take it. I think I've only found one of the treasures in this game. And I think so, because we got a silver rupee, which I think was like worth like 100 or something. It was pretty great. But I'm curious what other treasures we could find, whether they be like different outfits or... All right, Link is so dramatic. Oh my gosh, it's so dramatic. Link, it's not that big of a deal. My goodness. Yeah, this just stressed me out a lot though. Just because of knowing how poor the movement is in this game. I had a feeling, I was worried Link was just going to try to jump off something. All right, all of that work. We finally got inside. Now what's in here? Wait, there's still a timer? Are you joking? All right, can't go that way. I'd have moved a lot faster if I knew there was still a timer. All right, Link, we're gonna need you to hurry up, brother. We're gonna need you to move. It's getting serious. Now, what could be in here? We got the iron boots. These boots are so heavy that you can hardly walk, but the wind can't blow you around when you wear them. Oh, so that's what's going to get us in the... Wait, I have to equip them? Why can't I just have them? Is that, I wonder if that's just like a Zelda thing, because they do that a lot, where you have to equip things that I feel like you should just be able to wear. I'm assuming we're gonna have to fight. Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. We got this. That's one done. Yeah. Yes, sir. Not today. Not intentional, but we'll take it. Yeah. We've done this before. Anyone else? Yeah, knock him out. Yes. Okay. I had a feeling, I was like, there's got to be a treasure chest or something in here. Or just because I hate leaving things kind of just out, you know? All right, I think that's all of them. There's one more. Wait, can you just like not, you know what I mean? Can you just look one direction? My goodness. We got an orange rupee. Just one of these is worth 100 rupees. All right, so when I said that I got 100 rupees from the silver, I think it might have been like 500 actually. It was, either way, it was a lot. 250, I don't remember. It was a lot of rupees, and I was very happy that day. I was very happy. All right, and just like that, we have the piece that we need from here to get into here. So now we can get into Gale Island. I don't remember what we needed for Headstone Island. I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember what we needed for Headstone Island. I knew it was something. All right, so that island is now done. We got that. We're feeling good. Was it Tower of the Gods? Was it Great Fish? Let me just go here really quick because I just want to know what we needed. I can't remember. It was something kind of important. Actually, no. Because I do remember the boots one, but I don't remember this one. Let's see where it takes us. right, so now from here, we want to go this way, I believe. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll go this way. We'll hit this island really quick and just see what it was that we were missing. You know what's funny? It might be actually whatever we were missing might be here. So it's all coming together. We might have needed the arrows. We got the fire and ice. We'll use the fire here to get the item that we need. And then we use maybe here at Fire Mountain. Maybe we use it to get whatever we need from there to get to the other one. So let me just see what we need first since we're already headed this way. And then I don't know. I do feel like we have a dungeon or two to do. I feel like both of these areas are going to be dungeons. So we'll kind of see. You know, the dungeons always take me a while to do just out of sheer confusion. And so if it does turn out that this, when, you know, we go to Gale Island, if it does turn out that it is a dungeon, we'll probably save the dungeons for the next episode, just because those dungeons always take so long, and we'll end up with a 4-hour episode just if we try to do it, if they're both dungeons. I don't know if they will be. Okay, so this was the thing that we needed. We need to be able to lift something. So, all right, that's good to know. I forgot. I was like, it's something. All right, so we needed the boots to be able to withstand the winds that are here, or at Gale Island, and then we need something to be able to lift. I will say though, it's all coming together, all the pieces of the puzzle. Is this it? Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. I think we need to go this way. Yeah, there we go. All right, so that should be the Fire Mountain right there. Here we go. It's a Fire Mountain. All right, so now that we're here, I don't know if this arrow's gonna work, but crazier things have happened. Wait, how do I do it? Okay, there we go. Let's go. All right, please give us some, like, what do we get in Link's Awakening? We got some like wristband or something. Was it like a wrist guard or something that got us? That's what we were able to use to lift things. Really? Yeah. Get out of here, silly little bird. Not today. I'm not sure what's up with the timers though. Why do we have timers? All right, let's just shimmy our way on. No worries. Nice and easy. All the way to the top. Okay. I feel like that was the hard part. I'm just kidding. This is definitely the hard part. And there's still time running. Can we blow this up? It's weird that we can even have bombs in here. You know what I mean? I feel like they should just explode on contact. Yeah, silly little bats. Actually, I'm just gonna ignore them. This is way too stressful. How do I do this again? Oh, there we go. There we go. There it is. Okay. That wasn't half bad. I thought with how much time we had, I thought this was going to be a much bigger, you know, sort of situation. And there it is, the power bracelets. Both arms are now stronger than ever. Beautiful. So can we lift this now? Oh my gosh, look at us. Holy moly, I'm getting out of here. I don't need to fight these things. All right. All right, that feels pretty good. We did it. Not today. Get out of here. These birds are the bane of my existence. All right, so now that that's done, we got the power bracelets, which, you see what I'm saying? It's so funny. It's so funny. The power bracelets, we don't have to equip. They're just there. But the iron boots, we do have to equip. I feel like we're picking and choosing here what we want to, you know what I mean? Because the power bracelet should be there then. Anyway, I'm just being particular. All right, let's go and head over to Gale Island and see. There we go. All right, to Windfall Island. Just before the start, or what could be the very end. That's probably not the end though. I feel like we're gonna do these two things. We're gonna get what we need for the Master Sword. That's just gonna be part 1 of 8 parts of things we have to do before we face Ganon. I actually don't know how long this game is, but I would assume it's probably pretty long. All right, so yeah, we're going the right way. That looks to be the island right over there. Here we go. Definitely feels like we're getting closer. This is definitely it, but it just seems a bit further than I would have imagined. So, like we said, if this island here turns out to be a dungeon, we're just gonna call it. We're gonna call it because here's the thing: the dungeons always take so much time. And in this case, we actually have to do 2 dungeons. So rather than both be on the same episode, then, you know what I mean? But if this is just an area we just walk into, I doubt it is though. This is giving dungeon vibes, heavy dungeon vibes. All right, we got the boots now. Let's do it. Yes, now the sheer force of the winds cannot stop us. Now we have all the items we need. Can we just blow it up? Oh no. Forgot. Okay, so what exactly are we supposed to do? We can't take the boots off. Okay, so it seems like I can. Okay. Can I lift it? Am I just gonna take one for the team? Like, how does this work? We're taking more for the team. We're taking more for the team. I don't even care. I don't even care. That did not work. Oh. Okay. Maybe this. I actually haven't used this too much. I almost forget it even exists. But sometimes you just gotta go heavy with it. There it is. Yeah, how about them apples? Let's do this thing. All right. Here we go. All right, so it's not a dungeon. Thank goodness. I really just could, like, oh my gosh. Oh man, what a relief. I really couldn't do another dungeon. I mean, and it's not to say there probably isn't another dungeon or 2 in this game, but I'll tell you, I really just, if I came into this room and it was a dungeon, I think I would have lost my mind a little bit. So thankfully it's not. Thankfully it's not, because that is, that was stressing me out a bit. All right. So up, up, down, right, left. Wait, up, up, down, right, left, right. All right. Here we go. Oh, I guess we just know it. That's the longest one we've done yet. Rip. My goodness. It's the fact that he's looking a different way that it confuses me every time. Yeah, my brain just doesn't process that. Yeah, it's embarrassing how difficult that was for me. I don't know why. Trying to get to the press right, and then I would press right, but it's actually the left. We learned the Wind God's aria. Are you the new hero? I'm Fado of the Kokiri tribe. I know I appeared to you as a child, but the eyes can often deceive. I am a most esteemed sage. I've been praying here so that the power to repel evil would continue to be contained within the blade of the Master Sword. but I was attacked by the evil Ganondorf, and this is what happened to me. You wish to return the power to your blade, don't you? In that case, look for the one who has the same instrument that I hold and teach him the song you just played. Once you do, I'm certain the holder of the instrument will feel the blood of the sages awaken within his veins. Though that Wind Waker you hold was used long ago to conduct us sages when we played our song to call upon the gods. In those days, it was always the king who conducted for us. Please, tell the king that I will still play, even in the next world. It's never that easy. Now we have to find the person. I think I vaguely remember there was someone who was learning music, or it was on one of the islands. I just have to remember which one. So now they want us to do that. So now we have to find the person who plays the song. They'll teach us the thing. In that case, let's check out the next area. We'll go see what this one has for us to do. But that's some major progress. So hopefully the next person, the person that we find who is responsible for this song, hopefully they'll give us half the power that we need. And then we'll go to this person. They'll give us the rest. All right, here we go. And we're off to the next area. Yeah, I can't remember which island it was. It might have been Windfall that I vaguely remember. It might have been Windfall or the Forest Haven. I can't remember. It was one of them though. But it also might be neither of them, which is entirely possible. But I'm going to rack my brain and think it over. I need to visit some of those islands anyway. And so I haven't been to Windfall in quite some time. So I do want to go back there, and then wanted to just check out a couple of the other islands. So at least we have the song that we need for the person who has the same instrument. But they can never make it easy on us. It's always a big quest. All right, here we are. It's been a while since we've been back here. We finally have what we need to open this door. All right. No, Link, don't. No, we don't need that. So down. I actually have not done a non-directional one before. So you learn the Earth God's lyric. So I'm assuming this will send us off on another quest. O great hero, chosen by the Master Sword. My name is Larudo. I am a Zora sage. For an age, I offered my prayers here in the Earth Temple, praying that the power to repel evil would ever remain within the Master Sword. And yet, unfortunately, due to Ganondorf's evil designs, the Master Sword you'd hold has lost this power. After his defeat at the hands of the Hero of Time, Ganondorf was sealed away, but not for all time. He was revived, and he returned to Hyrule in a red wrath. He attacked this temple and stole my soul, knowing that he had removed the power contained in that ancient blade. Enchanted blade. In order to return the power to repel evil into your sword, you must find another to take my stead in this temple and ask the gods for their assistance. You must find the one who carries on my bloodline, the one who holds this sacred instrument. Nothing can stop the flow of time or the passing of generations, but the fate carried within my bloodline endures the ravages of all the years. It survives. The song you just conducted is one which will open the eyes of the new sage and awaken within that sage the melody that will carry our prayers to the gods. The door that blocks your way will only open when the sage plays that song. May the winds of fortune blow with you. All right, so now it seems like we're being led into another searching quest. Now, this one might be a little bit tougher because I don't know if I've seen anyone that has this particular item. So that's going to require a little bit of I guess research or searching, if you will. But I do know that it's got to be on one of these main islands, right? Whether it be Outset or maybe the Forest Haven, maybe the Great Fish Isle, who knows? There's only so many main islands in this game, so I think that kind of narrows it down in terms of where we need to go. Maybe we'll be able to get some more information from the fishes. Oh, we could ask this guy too. Ask our boat. So Ganon's reach has extended to the very sages themselves. The hint that will help us find the new sage can be found in the shape of the instrument on the rock door. Does it not look familiar to you? Can be found on the shape of the instrument. Are you telling me that one of these islands is shaped like that instrument? That would be crazy. I mean, I could go down the line all day. I mean, the likelihood that I will find one that looks like that was like a violin of sorts. See, that one's shaped like a moon. That one's shaped like a heart. So it's very possible that... Let's see, are there any names that seem... Three-Eye Reef? No. Let's see. Islet of Steel, Needle Rock Isle. He was like, oh yeah, does that look familiar? Absolutely not. It most certainly does not look familiar. Wait. Oh, that one's just shaped like a horseshoe. Close, but not exactly. You got South Ferry Isle, Angular Isles Boating Course. Already been there. We've got Cliff Plateau. We've got the Private Oasis. No. Bird's Peak Rock. Not exactly. Let's see. The Star Belt. Yeah, I was hoping that one of these islands would actually look like the thing that we're looking for. Like that one's shaped like a paw. Yeah. So, unfortunately, it seems like we didn't really get that much of a hint. I'm going to ask him again and then see if that maybe sparks something. The way he phrased it was not very helpful. And so I think that'll actually be a great spot for us to stop this episode, though, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, you already know what to do. Drop a like on this video. It helps out more than you know. Comment your thoughts down below. And if you enjoy cozy commentary for your viewing pleasure, you're already in the right place. Hit that sub button. We would love to have you. In the next episode, we're going to find where these sages are. Hopefully get the power we need to restore the Master Sword to its glory days. And then I guess we'll see where we go from there. I don't think we're close to the end, but it does feel like we're gearing up for a final confrontation. So I don't know if that's going to happen next episode or the one after that. I'm sure there's many more things that we still have yet to do within the main story. But I do appreciate you all who have continued to show support for this series and, you know, my love for, you know, discovering these games. I've really enjoyed it. And I don't know, playing these Zelda games has me excited for what other series have I kind of slept on or missed over the years that I should go back to. We talked about Mario. I would love to replay Skyrim. It's been so long since I played Skyrim. Would love to play some of the Final Fantasies. I feel like that would be a fun series. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot for us to explore. And even outside of this game, I can't wait for us to explore them. So as always, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.